So on to basil, which is a kind of a problematic kind of a herb, even though most of us absolutely love to eat it. Oftentimes the only experience we have of trying to grow it is we buy a plant, like an actual basil plant in the supermarket, bring it home, and it seems to die off within a couple of days or weeks. And we think, oh, I've not got green fingers at all, and it's got nothing to do with your green fingers. The only thing that basil needs actually is more food in the actual soil. So when it dies on your windowsill at home, it's probably just because it's run out of food. It's quite a slow growing seed and plant, so for that reason we're actually going to start it off in these little pots, and then in a couple of weeks time we're going to take the little seedlings out and put them into module trays with fresh compost. That means you're giving more feed to it, and we'll grow them on there before then finally planting them out. So same deal, we've got our pots here. One of them is a sort of classic garden centre pot, and we've overfilled it, usual thing. Same as with the module trays, we just slice that off. But we're also using a little coffee cup here just to show that you can use kind of upcycled things and it'll achieve exactly the same thing. Again, because this is a paper cup, we don't need to worry too much about the drainage holes in the bottom of it. So we get our seed out. Basil seeds are, this pack of seeds has got 150 seeds in it, each one of which will turn into a basil plant. So incredible value for money for, €2-3 pack of seeds. The seeds are absolutely tiny, so what we're going to do is we're just going to take a pinch into your hand and we're going to sprinkle them across the top of the compost. Try and do it as evenly as you can, so they're not all kind of clumped in the one space. And the same with our coffee cup. Keep your seed, because you can keep sowing basil right up to the end of June. And you might want to do a second batch of that, and then tiny little bit of compost on top just to kind of keep the seed in place. And then pop our labels in, basil 1, basil 2, and then these are ready to go with the other ones. Give everything a good water before we finish.